morning. I trust that you're well. Thank you for joining us today. Without any further ado, I would like to just share with you a scripture in Exodus chapter 4, verse 1 to 2. In the NIV version, we find a scenario where Moses is talking to the Lord and he's saying to the Lord, "You are sending me to these people, the Israelites. What if they don't listen to me? What if they don't want to hear what I have to say to them? What if they say to me that the Lord did not send you? What am I going to say to them?" And in verse 2, the Lord responds to Moses with a question. And he says, "Moses, what is in your hand?" And now we hear this and we may think, we've heard this phrase before, "What is in your hand?" But God is not looking for information. God is wanting to make Moses aware that he, the Lord, has already provided him with something that God can use no matter how small. And so this morning I would like to talk to you around this topic of what you have matters. What you have matters. And sometimes you may think it's small, but God can use that. Instead of looking outside for other resources, for looking outside for assistance, look at what God has already provided you with. And God is wanting us to be aware that with what we have, two things can be highlighted. It's already something that God has given us in our knowledge. It's something that God has already given us in what we have. And that can make a difference in our lives and in other people's lives, no matter how small. A while back, I had somebody coming in my home and they came on to fix my motor for the gate, and the motor didn't work well. It would open the gate halfway and then it would close open, and we found that this was a bit of a challenge. And so we asked him to come in, and he came and he checked the motor and he started to fix it, and it was good to see somebody working with what they know and what they love. Eventually the guy took out this small thing, and it's called a pulse sensor, and he took it out and he put in a new one, closed the box, and then he pressed the remote and the gate worked perfectly. I was shocked. Such a small thing. How can such a small thing make such a big difference? And so we learn from this that sometimes we may look for something big to fix big things, but God sometimes has already provided you with something, and no matter how small, that thing can make a difference. I wonder what God is saying to you this morning about what He has already provided you with to assist others, to touch others' lives, but also to help you in your own personal situation. This morning, I would like to encourage you just on those two things. Remember that you have something, no matter how small it might be, and it's already in your hand. Perhaps God has already provided you with knowledge on what you need to do. And so this morning, I pray that the Lord will speak to you and highlight for you and remind you that what you have matters. It matters because it's submitted under the Lord's hand. And with it, no matter how small, He can move big things and make a difference in your life, in other people's lives through you. May you have a blessed day.